Okay, guys, it's the finale. It's the finale of Batman Caped Crusader, a series that, at least the first season, has been really, really, really good. Nostalgic, actually. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to admit it. This is nostalgia bait in a weird way. Like, it's a weird form of nostalgia because it's Bruce Timm. It feels like Batman the Animated Series, but it's not Batman the Animated Series. You know, it's like it feels like it's brought it back with enough spins that I don't know what to expect, but then they get enough homages and everything that just fits right, you know. There's a lot of things about Batman the Animated Series that, like, towards the end, I'm not a huge fan of. Actually, I don't really blame Batman the Animated Series. It's more like Adventures of Batman and Robin, where it gets towards the end, things get a little weird with certain story arcs that I think is more Bruce Timm being experimentative that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But that's a whole different thing. I'm prefacing that because this series may take some weird directions. Maybe in the second season, first season, you got a lot of like setup for things. But I'm curious as to where they go with second season. And I mean, technically, this has only been confirmed for 2 seasons. So I don't know if there is a season 3. If there is, then that's great. But I think for as far as I know, this is just planned to only have 2 seasons. I don't know where they'll go from here. Maybe, I mean, I hope, at the very least, I've reacted to it, which I can reminisce with myself and my first impressions on this. But I hope this continues slightly. And at the very least, if it doesn't, I have some Batman content planned out. Maybe not reaction based, but at the very least, keep Batman alive on the channel for a little longer. Because I don't get to do this often. Batman is usually a thing that is just strictly movie stuff. And when it is TV show, it's like super, reluctant and strict cameo that is more reference than anything than it is a cameo. So when it comes to TV shows and stuff, or other forms of media. So I mean, having Batman actually back, especially animated, I feel like is super appreciated, and they definitely didn't miss the mark on it. So anyways, all that rambling aside, last time we had Two-Face. Harvey went full Two-Face. He shot some dudes. He killed some dudes. He burned them alive. He was almost going to kill a child. He was this close to killing Thorn, and to be honest, I was kind of rooting for him on that part. Bruce was faced with some guilt from Alfred because Alfred obviously said that you pressed your friend too hard after he went through a traumatic event. In which case, I would be like, Alfred, you weren't there, brother. He didn't even know Bruce was even there during his mental breakdown. So, I mean, is it Bruce's fault? I don't know. I feel like the show will try to spin it that way. Bruce is a kind man at the end of the day, and he'll feel guilt for his friend, but, he tries to paint him as a villain, but to justify it, but he still feels the guilt. Anyways, let's jump into this. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Police department. It's kind of mean. Then why are you here? Okay, so you're here of your own volition. I thought she was doing a favor. Killed a lot of people, dude. He was gonna stab a woman's face, and he was gonna stab the waitress. Does she know what's up with him? Wait, why would she? That's oddly specific. No, can't argue with odds. Hmm. Fine. Oh, that's how he got his coin. Oh, never mind. It was his coin to begin with. Oh, it's heads and heads. Right. All right. He's trying to get him killed. Right. Not the pig. Ugh. Okay. So I guess it worked out for him. He's in Arkham now. Private hospital. Sorry, as a Canadian, that sounds so funny to me. I mean, the evidence is right here. The bodies. Uh, yeah, at the same time, he would also. Mm, you were afraid of the prices, and you paid the price. So I don't know. Maybe the jury will hear you out on that. Right. He, his. Yeah. No, I like windows. They fit my tight physique. Guys, I don't want to be that guy, but he's literally lost his mind. It's a burner phone. Hmm. I wonder if Bruce. What does an honest, emotional Bruce look like? You know what I mean? But still keeping the Bruce Wayne. Yeah, but he doesn't see this justice. Okay, they both have multiple personalities. Jesus. Right. This is interesting. He's become a foil to Bruce. That was a very aggressive facial change. I'll start growing a conscience now, then. It's like, oh, what? Hello, brother. What happened to rich billionaire playboy? Man with a silver spoon in his mouth. Oh, no. Well, this has gone straight to shit. Oh, man. Why'd you just shoot him? Wouldn't it be easier just to kill him? He said an itch that needed to be scratched, right? Like, what do you get out of this? Torturing him? Like, for what? Information on what? Like, what I don't see the point in like, maybe I'm like a simplistic guy, but I feel like honestly murder should just be the simple solution to some of this stuff. If you're criminals, like, I mean, if you're literally hitmen for hire, I'm like, maybe just do the hitman part. All right. What if you just strangled one of them, right? Like, what if you just strangled Bullock with your handcuffs? I mean, I know the other dude has a gun, but like, I watched too many movies. It's so cliche. Right, and then Flash just, you know, he orders you around like a dog. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Gotcha there. Nice one. Come on, Harvey. I'm running for Harvey here. I don't give a shit. Bro, that's Two-Face, bro. I don't care about these two clowns. No, you tailed them. Right. That's such a Barbara move. Broad, hey, be polite. God damn, guys, come on. Nice one, Dumb and Dumber. Can't wait for Batman to pay a visit. Now you're gonna tell me what happened. Yep. Yep. Let's go to someone else. Oh, no, never mind. So they know. Okay. That looks right.
All right, Dad. We'll see you there. And be careful.
Maybe keep yourself a little inconspicuous, Harvey.
No, not yet.
Great. Cool. They're just gonna wait until the Batman gets called, huh? What makes you think he's not already... there. Is no one answering the phone?
This is Barbara Gordon. Can I, speak to Batman?
Wait, what? Hold the line.
The Batman?
Hello, Barbara.
Okay. Never mind. Can I speak to the Batman?
You actually think there's some kind of happy ending for me? God, I'm trying to remember if I was ever as naive as you. But I think I was once. I think I wanted to change things. Before I saw how the world really works. Oh God, I want to throw up just listening to myself.
It's so funny that they're battling each other. Bro, why didn't you just shoot him, man? It's funny because they don't even have bad aim. It's just like one of those things where it's like,
Nice at Claw, right? Goldn's daughter.
yep,
You must have seen this from the date.
yep.
Neither of them can be these dots.
You're
saying it's time for
the dirty work. Okay. All right, Bullock. Go be his dirty dog again. His dirty dog. Is that terrible? One of these guys has to die, right? It's a finale. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of sick and tired of them. God damn, that was cool.
Dad,
Barbara. Don't look at me. This was her idea. We have to move.
I don't think he doubts it one bit.
So this is the big plan? You protect me long enough that I can testify against Thorne in half of City Hall, and then what? You expect that to change anything?
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
100 other monsters will show up to replace me.
Well, he's not wrong about that.
Battle. The four of you can't hold back the tide. I don't care. You will testify, Dent, because you don't bend with the world when it goes bad. You push back. He's right. I know the system's stacked against us, but I'm getting you in front of a judge tonight, Harvey.
Nice.
Go. I'll handle this.
All right. Yes, sir. Batman, sir. It's the Batman. Oh, how did he even get up there? Grappling hook. Right. Yes, of course, Santa. You dumbass. Don't you understand how this guy works? You watched his MO when you were 3. Since you were 3. Come on. You understand this? Ah, he climbed the platformer way. He's doing the Super Mario 64 moves. Oh, come on, Harvey. Really? Are we serious right now?
Listen. Thorne is only after me. No one else. Uncuff me and I'll lead them all away.
I can't do that.
Hey! Over here! I got him!
Nice.
Harvey, stop it!
Hmm.
Barbara, you have to let me go.
I hate escort missions, man. Escorts always make things difficult. Mid cutscene, they're like, "Oh, now I'm gonna make things complicated." And guess what? The level's gonna get even harder. It's like, "Oh, great." Yeah, okay. It's like,
I said freeze. You see any more?
okay,
No. Wait, where's Barbara?
right. Probably should have figured that out earlier. I mean, it is foggy, I guess. So, is anywhere in the world always misty like this? Because, man, Gotham is like this often. Like, what's Cleveland like?
There's still nothing they got on this stake.
You think so? Hey, wait a minute. Did you hear something? Yeah, I heard it too. All right. Now what? Do we shoot in that direction? No, we shoot in the shadows. All right, shoot in the shadows. Okay. Oh shit, we shot each other. Fuck. No. Good thing I found this stick on the floor. Now I'm gonna stab you. Oh fuck. Yeah. Punching. Oh fuck, I missed. Oh, let me punch again because that worked the first time. Shit, I don't know how to swim. They actually did kind of well. I was gonna clown on them. That's why the narration was happening, but they actually kind of did it right for themselves. Whew. A lot of people getting shot today.
And your daughter get separated. I'll find them.
I thought he shot a gun. I forgot his grappling hooks. Where? Where were you grappling, Bruce? Where? The clouds? What? I didn't see anything. Was there a box like 15 feet in the... I'm gonna stop. This is not the finale I expected, I'll tell you that much. Oh, great. Awesome. Just great. Oh, brother, he's been shot. That's just great. I'm not going to say anything.
That's not happening, Harvey. Now let's go.
I can't, Barbara. Don't do this. You can't die. For someone like me.
I don't plan on dying tonight.
Hmm.
We got turned around. We can go back to my car. It's this way.
Yeah, it looks like bait to me.
Harvey, we're close.
This ain't going to turn out well.
Look at this, Flash.
Da-da-da-da.
Someone got winged.
Ugh. Ain't that just great, huh?
They headed back to her car.
Good thing Batman caught wind of that one.
See? I told you.
Yeah, I can't wait until the next bullet hits his fucking heart. It'll be all for nothing.
I'm not gonna make it. You're wasting your time.
Isn't that what you said I do for all my clients?
Oh, God. Don't make me laugh.
Come on, Harvey. Just a few more steps.
I wouldn't look.
Oh, shit. Just my luck. Beat him up. Beat him up, Batman. Really, Bruce? Yeah, okay.
Hey, hold on. That wasn't right to shoot. You can't do this. You're just some lousy vigilante. I'm a goddamn cop!
I'm Batman. Get the fuck out of my city. That's what I'm talking about. They're gonna kill off Two-Face? Come on, man.
Why did you do that?
Bro, he died. That is not a good death face, man. That is a really bad death face.
If you're still around when you get here, I'll have to take you in.
Yeah. Bruce. It's weird. I don't know how to feel about their dynamic, man. You know? It was weird, because, like, towards the last two episodes.
You went over the edge.
Something that reminded you of yourself.
Yes.
Listen to me, sir. Harvey Dent was twisted by ambition. He lost sight of his own humanity.
Hmm.
Listen to you. You're still inside there, Master.
For now.
I see it more and more.
You gotta be careful.
You've even made friends.
In his own way, yeah.
4 of us against an endless tide. Dent was right.
Yep.
Terrible odds. But I'll take them.
It's wholesome. In Batman's own way, it's a wholesome thing to say. Den for mayor, sure. Man, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, like,
Alfred. Thanks, Alfred.
there you go. Stop calling him Pennyworth, man, when you're Batman. Just call him Alfred. Is that how it ends? Oh, okay. Thorn, bro.
And tell them I said nice work, too. A bullet in the back is just what that bastard deserved.
All right. There it is. Oh my god. Watch yourself. This is my city, not yours. Oof. Oh. Very cool. Very cool. That's a good threat. In a Batman kind of way. I knew there was going to be a cliffhanger here somewhere. No. Really? No way. That's an interesting voice for that. Okay. Very cool. That's okay. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold on just a minute. I was like, I knew there would be a cliffhanger. There had to have been a cliffhanger. It's teasing who the big villain of the next season was going to be. And I was like, I'll be honest. I really hope it's you know who. I do kind of actually hope it's like I was happy it's him. I actually I am happy it's him because the way the Batman movies are going, like he exists in them. Obviously we saw him, but I don't know why I'm saying him. It's the Joker. But like you know, like he's not gonna be the main villain of a movie. You know, they kind of already set that up where it's like, okay, he exists, but the time between him and Batman actually having like a whole movie set for them, I don't think it's gonna happen. Which I'm fine with, to be honest. I'm totally okay with. I actually like his Joker. What's his name? Barry. I don't know. It starts with a K. But yeah, I like his Joker a lot actually. But they've kind of set up the story where it's like obviously their dynamic exists, but it kind of existed a little more in its peak at the past right now, and like Joker does his own thing, Batman does his own thing, but they do exist, you know. Here I'm like, okay, you know, we had a Harvey Dent, you know, we had like a, you know, trying to redeem things, and now we have this. And I'm kind of curious if there's been teasers for him now I'm thinking about it, because they've kind of made him a little ambiguous. His voice is very deep. And I'm very curious. People need to remember, right? Bruce Timm had a big part to play, and obviously Mark Hamill is the Joker when it comes to animated Jokers. He is that Joker. But I'm just saying, Bruce Timm had a good vision as to what he wanted the Joker to be like in that whole old iconic Batman the Animated Series. Now he might take a different direction. Remember, we had a Harley Quinn, right? So, you know, and Harley's very different, you know, so I'm actually really curious as to what they do with this. And you know, I mean, even the approach on Batman is a bit more, I don't know, like Batman feels a bit like contradictory. You know, I feel like maybe that's the right word for what I'm looking for. Like a bit contradictory, this Batman, you know? It's like you want one thing, but at the same time you do the other thing. That might be a bit, you know, it leans more into the hypocrisy. Well, I feel like the other one led more into like not the mythos, but like the symbolism of Batman, kind of like the imagery, not symbolism. I want to say imagery because while he is a symbol, I think the imagery was kind of played on more of like, you know, a lot of Batman and Batman the Animated Series, at least in the animated series, was like a reflection of either heroism or like the shadows, you know, like this kind of like, obviously you see that in this one, but I think because we delve into his I think every episode in this series, at the very least, is like exploring less like heroic choices for Bruce to make and more like a overarching development. You know what I mean? While like they are episodic, I feel like this one is kind of, at least for this season, maybe because of the whole Harvey thing and the payoff at the end, is like it's kind of shown Bruce in an ambiguous light. You know, like what is his conscience? You know, because in the previous one, his conscience is more. Yeah, it's a bit easier to read, I guess. You know, like you see him as less of a hypocrite and more of like, you know, you're a heroic guy, obviously. You know, you wanna help the people. You want to be a good person, even as Bruce Wayne. I think that's what it is. As Bruce Wayne in Batman the Animated Series, he's much more of a philanthropist, or at least at the very least, you know, a gentleman, a nice guy. You know, he smiles a lot. He exaggerates it. Here, he's like robotic. You know what I mean? He's unnerving as Bruce Wayne, at least in this one. So it makes you a little uncertain because it's like if you're unnerving as Bruce Wayne, I can't get a read on you at all, you know? Because it's like if you're pretending is almost like disturbing. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like if you're pretending to be normal is off-putting, it makes me off off-put by your Batman. You know what I mean? Because then I'm thinking like, what is the real you? Like, so I like the ambiguity a little bit. I mean, you can see the real him, I guess. It's just one of those things like when he talks to Alfred, you can see some of those, you know, real parts of him for sure. Like when he's in the Batcave, he shows his true self. But that true self is like, again, kind of hypocritical, which I think Alfred challenges a lot. You know, Alfred is like the conscience in his head. You know, when he's in the Batcave, it's like he's in his mind. Alfred is his conscience that kind of like tries to challenge him. And at the very last two episodes, we obviously saw that at its peak. But I think sometimes, you know, there were some inklings of that, you know, here and there of like, you know, Alfred trying to rationalize it for him as like a, you know, you're obviously intelligent, but if we're talking morality, you know, I mean, the Catwoman girl is just a spoiled girl. The Harley Quinn woman, I don't remember what he said about that one, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of says case by case basis. He likes to put the statements out there to kind of reach out to the Bruce he sees in his heart, but maybe not, you know, the one that's currently controlling what's going up here. I know that I tried to get like a bit too obscure and deep with all that stuff, but I just like, I'm trying to differentiate what I feel from the series versus, you know, it's the progenitor of like all this stuff and trying to see like what Bruce Timm's cooking up around like this time, you know? So, I mean, it's super cool we got to see the Joker. I mean, that is him. Pretty obvious. It's cool how you can kind of see like, I mean, it's disturbing, but it's a needle, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. But like, yeah, it's really disturbing, but kind of cool. It is in a disturbing way. Like you can see him experimenting, and I'm like, is there inklings? Like, was there clues as to, you know, like maybe was your identity, you know, because you always think like, are they going to give him an origin or not? Probably not. I would hope not, you know, but like some ambiguous, you know, maybe something was there in one of these episodes that we may have missed where, you know, hey, there was a guy that, you know, someone got tossed over a bridge, you know, into like vat of something. I don't know. You never know. You know, you don't know. There's a lot of episodes. You know, I didn't expect the Joker at all, right? So, but as we got slower and slower to like me realizing, I don't think they're gonna turn Harvey into a villain. You know, I think they'll turn him into a victim. I felt like that was gonna happen. I didn't want to say it because I was like, they might not do it, you know, but they did turn him into a victim, and then he died at the end, which is a shame. You know, it's screwed up. But Thorne got the threat. Thorne got the message. Thorne did get the message, but yeah, I was like, I don't think Thorne is the big villain in next season. That's for damn sure. So yeah, they teased it, and yeah, it's the Joker. I mean, part of me is curious if we're gonna get other iconic characters. Like, are we gonna get Freeze again? Because obviously, Freeze is the reason. Batman the Animated Series is the reason why Mr. Freeze is so famous, because he got his origin from that. He got his reworked origin and everything and yada yada. That was from that. You know what I mean? So, at least I believe so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like the reworking of that character, like it made him so much more famous because he was just basically, you know, Captain Cold at that point, but that really differentiated him, you know? So, a lot of things, you know, Bruce Timm puts a good spin on these characters. I don't want to give him all the credit. I mean, it's a whole team, right? And I'm sure he has a lot of the people from his previous team. And Matt Reeves is also a part of this as well, you know, and he wants to add his own spin, especially with the detective work. You can kind of see it. He likes leaning into that stuff. Makes this elaborate thing, you know, much like if you saw The Batman. It's a long movie, but super cool and thrilling, you know. And there's a bit of that in some of these episodes, not all of them, but in some of them. So yeah, maybe that's part of the reason why it's only going to be 2 seasons. But I did, yay, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off there. If I missed something during this whole series, you know what to do. Put it down in the comments. And if you guys like this stuff and you're excited for season 2 and all the Batman related content, hopefully coming up from here on, then yeah, like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next one. I hope you guys have a good day. Take care, peace, and goodbye.